Thanks for coming back to Crossfed Thread YouTube channel. Today is going to be things to do on your day off that cost very little to no money, and just, you know, enjoy that little bit of sense of wonder and all that shit. You know, that stuff that everyone lost when they turned into adults. And try and regain a little bit of that. I've heard that one of my favourite green lanes has reopened back up after having a bunch of repairs, Rutland Road. So I'm going to go have a quick look up and down it, see what it's like, hope they've not ruined it, and see if all the walking Nazis got their way. I'm going to take the trusty surf and see where we go. What a fucking great start to going back down my favourite green lane, eh? Turns out someone was just trying to scare us off. I'm guessing as long as I close this after, shouldn't really have any problems. It looks like someone's already cut whatever they decided to use off. So, come on, let's see what it's like. From what I remember from reading online, the current status of this green lane is it's open to everybody as normal. And then obviously seeing how people treat the lane is how they're gonna react. So it looks like if you're a dickhead, you're gonna ruin it for us all. If not, we're gonna get a green lane back, which we already lost a few last year. We can't keep losing them. So yeah, just don't be a dickhead if you come down here, please. Probably look like I'm ranting a lot in this video, but it's because I actually really fucking enjoy being here. Great, so from here is where there's been a roadblock for quite a while now, and you know, I've not seen any kind of change or anything for a while. So from this point onwards, I ain't got a clue what it's like going down there. I've not even done a quick run down it or anything. I'm just gonna go down. I'm hoping it's not like just this shit limestone stuff, but it's probably gonna be. If another one's been ruined, it's just another area that we just can't enjoy. So yeah, it's looking like they've just completely flattened every bit of this. You know, this used to have like ruts and stuff up and down it from where people have gone, you know, with big tires and everything. And again, I get that we've got to make repairs so that we can keep using these things, but they've took any character and any sort of what I'd class as like course out of this. Yeah, it's now just this is a car park on an hill. That's pretty much what it is. It's the exact same stuff that they lay in car parks, like that weird limestone stuff. You know, and that's as good as it gets really now. This used to have an insane like amount of like camber one way and camber another way, and you could, you know, this hill, this was super tight, this corner, but yeah. They filled it in. I think it used to be probably 6 feet. I used to be able to put my surf in this corner, get out, and I was higher than what the surf was. But yeah, I guess, so there's now access up there, which I've never seen before. So I'd have to check what, you know, what the access is on that. But yeah, they've taken out all this. This used to have like an old down cattle gate that was used to kind of like drop you probably 2 feet. There was water and stuff running down here all the time. It had like a stream constantly running down it. Obviously things like erosion are a problem, but you know, every time it rains up this area, it changes. So I don't think there is much hope in it staying the way it is, because it is just gonna go again. But I don't know, fingers crossed that they've not took all the character out of this place, because this was really cool. If I've got them, I'll try and insert some clips from when we used to come up here. And we were still respectful and stuff. We weren't idiots. We weren't destroying the place. Like, you know, we weren't going off piste or anything like that. But, you know, this used to have a huge rock step in it. You know, any cars that had no travel, right here you'd be like freewheeling, and you know, any cars that had a bit of travel, getting up and down this was such a good kind of bit of course, I guess. This area here used to just kind of start to mellow out, but again, there was a ton of water that used to run across this, and I don't know if it had been like dammed in the past, and it had started to erode the road, which you can kind of see where it used to go, like down down there. So it looks like the only place that's got any sort of character left to it, any sort of obstacle, is the one place where everyone goes off piste like dickheads. So they've took out all the good stuff, everything that was super easy to walk up and down, to drive up and down, stuff that you could enjoy on a mountain bike, stuff you'd enjoy on an e-bike, I guess, if you wanted to do that sort of thing. You know, for us with trucks, obviously we can go up and down it. If you had a bit of travel, it was kind of cool because you could literally, you know, you could rock crawl. There's not many places I guess you could class as rock crawling near us, and you could rock crawl that whole kind of area. But now they've just smoothed it out. It's completely fucking boring. There's nothing that you can do. But yeah, they've left the bit where people get stuck all the time, you know, and the part that's literally eroding still, you know, because there's water running down the hill. They've left that, you know, but the bit further up the hill, it's not a problem, you know. The bit where no one ever really did cause any issues, they've got rid of it. And the bit now where people smash their cars up daily when they come up and down here. Places where people that I see like advertise online that they're stuck, couldn't someone come and get me? It's always there. And yeah, they've left that bit, but they've took out all the good stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna try and put a bit of a positive spin on what's ended up being a bit of a negative video. The really nice thing still about Rutland Road is stuff like this still exists. It's like something from Harry Potter. You know what I mean? You've got to be thankful for something. Everything you love is going to be ruined by some knobhead in a jacket with their dog in the bushes. They can't help themselves. But what they can't stop you is from coming here and seeing this. This place is pretty cool. I'm going to leave it on this. Take your car, drive it, go find some stuff up in some bushes somewhere, and then if you see a big puddle, make sure you go through it.